So you're gonna play a game against Brett, and I'm gonna coach.
Bread. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh boy, Bread is here.
He's 1300 MMR. You've played one game on W3 Champion so far. You started 1500, which I think is too high of a point to begin new players at. And so now you're a little under 1500, but I'm thinking your true level might be, well, you do some things much better, and then there's like a lot of knowledge missing, obviously. So I think you might be at around 1100, so this might be challenging, but I'm gonna try to help you.
1100 with one single strategy and one single unit.
Yeah.
The what's it called? The militia guy, the first one.
The footman and then into
the
the rifleman. Yeah. I think if you start your first game of Undead now, there'll be more of a drop off. It'll look like my Chinese, where I start with 3 bonus villagers and then have less than you after 2 seconds.
Let's not do that.
Age of Empires 2 pride is at stake.
Exactly. So what build am I doing?
We are...
The greedy one or the last week one?
Let's play the safe one, the less greedy.
Okay. I don't remember the timing of the call to arms.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'm gonna guide every step. 4 in gold, 1 on altar. Viper is still shown as unranked because he hasn't played through placements yet. And Bread is a little lower than advertised, which is probably good. He might be momentarily displaced to a lower MMR.
Oh, I keep clicking the counselor hotkey in AoE2. It doesn't work here.
Yeah, we don't have any hotkeys that are hard-bound to certain... But let's stay on focus. Next one makes a farm, rally under your TC.
Oh.
Normally under, but that's fine.
Oh.
And then we start the barracks. Good, yeah.
Do I have a gap
next
there?
peasant. What? No, this is a full wall.
Okay.
This one is going to start the unfinished farm. Okay. Next peasant is going to make a farm to the bottom right of your barracks to continue the semicircle wall all the way to your forest. We're never going to fully close this, but we'll get close to it. Okay. A bit more of a curvature would have been better, but this is okay. Next peasant goes to gold, and make sure to give shift commands for all your peasants to go to wood. 2 to the top, the bottom 2 can go to the bottom wood. Archmage immediately, perfect. Rally it to the bottom left of your altar. Actually, top left is fine. It's free.
I want to go to the top left creep first.
Yes, correct. Want to try to do this as quickly as possible. Okay, this is good. Peasant queued up is good. Soon he can stack up another footman. And then the next expense will be another peasant. And now when you have 60 gold, start moving to make a third farm. Now. Perfect. Okay. Take 4 peasants and militia them now. And then shift move towards the camp. Okay. Move everything together, make elemental. Not into the camp, perfect. And then attack. Everything onto it, perfect. Okay, make another footman. Start making a scout tower.
What hotkey was that?
And make 1 more peasant.
I wanted to build a scout tower, right?
Yeah, pick up the item, move all your militia back, send them back to work. There's a command for back to work. He's harassing you a bit.
I didn't know where I was supposed to do my
scout tower. It doesn't really matter. Angle. 1 more peasant, 1 more footy. Okay, and go get the second green camp below your base. Do you want to try to expand or tech?
Tech.
Okay, perfect. We're teching. Make an arcane tower now.
That would be... Where is that?
The scout tower. It upgrades from the scout tower.
Right. I was trying to find a building.
Start thinking of your next camp. Move everything to your gold mine. Pick up the tome, the manual of health, and then go to the bottom gold mine.
Bottom gold mine, where would that be?
There's a kind of a yellow interlaced circle with the orange circle. The yellow circle represents another gold mine.
Okay. Do I make more
Let's
footmen?
One more, and a farm, and an arcane vault. The arcane vault can be on the inside or the outside. It's preference based. Before we do anything more, let's start creeping that camp. Water elemental in front. They're asleep now, so you can get near without engaging, which means you could get your footies on top of the troll trappers before starting, since they're sleeping. Okay. Let's get defend upgrade.
Is
Take
that
the
a
low footy
blacksmith?
and attack something else with it to retarget. Perfect. And now send it home and idle it. We'll wait for
is
heals.
the upgrade in the blacksmith?
In the barracks.
Or in the barracks? Research defend.
Yep.
Oh, he got snared?
Yeah, those trappers throw and snares.
Ah. Do I do
Now
anything?
take five peasants and pull the militia to the little house icon on the middle right of the map.
5 peasants?
5 peasants, militia them, send them to the little house icon on the middle right of the mini-map. And take your army there as well. So you're gonna creep it with the help of 5 militia. You also have 1 new idle footy under your barracks, about 1000 range under your barracks.
Oh, they're sleeping.
Okay, start creeping this camp. They're sleeping. You can start creeping it before your militia run out. Don't attack first with the water.
Oh, not?
This is okay. No, I didn't. I mean, you literally didn't know. It's fine. They have this spell, so in this one, you don't want to start with the water. It's all fine. We're not losing anything we can't replace. Okay, you're tier 2. You start at MK. Let's make 2 arcane sanctums. You're level 3. So you have space over your town center and to the right. It doesn't matter that you made it outside. This is fine. Okay, there's a lightning shield on your archmage, and it's hurting your units. So
I don't want to surround hit. Okay.
Yeah. And then take all those peasants, put them back to work. Go to your shop and buy a regeneration scroll with your archmage, so you can heal those footies later. And take your footies with you. You also need 1 or 2 new farms. You can use it now if you like, the regen scroll. Now would be good to use. They're starting to heal. They cannot fight during this time. If they get attacked, it cancels, but otherwise they have 45 seconds of healing.
Okay.
Take 1 footy and send it to his main, and take 1 footy and send it to his expo.
Is his main
scouting.
top right or top left or bottom?
Yeah, top left, and then his expo is bottom left, like the expo location. Okay, let's keep going to new creep camps.
So they heal while moving as well.
Yeah.
Do I take this
we do
one?
need those. We do need those farms. You can power build because it's late. Yeah, you can take this camp. And then we make a priest, and we make priest upgrade. That's That's right under the priest tree, the bottom icon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we start making a bunch of priests. Let's have about 4 priests lined up in your 2 arcane sanctums.
I'm fighting.
You're also fighting. You can summon water elemental. You can do storm bolts.
Oh yeah, true. I have that guy now.
Let's stormbolt his footman to kill 1 by 1. Perfect, and focus fire it. Let's make priests. Did you get any scouting info about whether he has an expansion or not?
That I wouldn't know. Oh, I
I
almost
think
hit
you
him.
pulled your footies back that were scouting.
But that is an option, a possibility. I need to fix
Creep
my
the camp.
control group.
Creep the camp. Okay. 1 more farm, and let's start making spell breakers.
Did you just steal my guy?
Yep. Well spotted, actually. Well seen. Try to take the item before he does.
Did I not take it?
No, he did. Perfect. Yeah, just finish the creeps. And make sure you've got those spell breakers coming. You do. You started making a new farm. Good. Can make 1 more farm. Okay, let's go and see if he has an expansion. Good. Try to kill it. Don't need to surround. It will die to just attacking it. Does he have Expo?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with that. We need to see how many towers he has. We're gonna
See
go
2.
check in front of it. You see 2, okay.
Maybe 3.
So take the units that are gathering up at home. You want to bring them into the battle. You've got defend upgrade, so you can actually attack the towers. Turn on defend now.
Okay.
Yeah, and start hitting his towers.
Which one is, do I prioritize? Guard or Arcane?
The arcane, yeah, the arcane. And you gotta bring those reinforcements in. Because he has an expansion, he's gathering more resources, and we need to make sure that we do a lot of damage.
Do I target
Keep attacking that. Keep attacking the tower. You're almost to the breaking point of it. Stormbolt the peasant to decrease repair rate, and hit it with the Mountain King. No, you're not gonna get it. Let's head back. We missed a couple of autos, but it's okay.
Should I keep making
So-
priests and...
Breakers, non-stop breakers.
Okay, breakers. Any upgrades I should
now-
do? Blacksmith?
Yeah, you can make a blacksmith. Good idea. Let's make a blacksmith. So go to any camps that you still think may be available. For example, his house icon on the left side. Go ahead and go there. Because you're on 1 base and he's on 2, you wanna fight before he has too much army. You have some kind of advantage, but you have less income. So try to, yeah, just start. Go ahead and start the creep camp on the left side,
So,
or
wait,
fight him. Yeah, he's here now. You can't start it anymore.
should I fight against him?
Yep. Pull back units that he attacks. I think we're gonna have to probably pull back for a bit. In this case, we actually have to counter expand. You've killed a breaker, that's good. Now, try to keep running the Mountain King away. Oh, the nice around! Perfect. Perfect.
Calculator.
Yeah. Oh, okay, start the camp. Start the camp on the left. Go.
What does that mean? How do I do it?
Just attack that camp on the left.
Oh, the
Creep
camp.
the camp before he comes back.
I thought I was making an expansion.
Run away with Archmage before it dies. Put a breaker near the house, near that red building thing, and hire an Ogre Mauler, the final creep on the right side. Okay. Use your blacksmith and get the swords upgrade. And revive Mountain King, you did. Perfect. One more farm. Oh, your breakers are engaging in the bottom. Try to pull them back. Look at the bottom of the, yeah.
I need to
You
fix my
didn't pick up
hotkeys.
the item from the camp. It's not a huge deal. What we're gonna have to do now is we're gonna have to either counter expand or all in. I'll say that the safest is counter expand at this stage, which means we would have to get away from this situation.
I should leave this.
Yeah, for now. Your Mountain King isn't here. You also have the rally of the breakers at the bottom of the map, so try to rally that on your hero.
I did fix that, but
Those were still headed there. Yeah.
yeah.
Take 5 peasants and send them to your expansion.
To my expansion.
Yes.
So down
Take-
at the bottom corner.
Yeah. Yes, correct. And creep the marketplace in the middle top of the map. The sooner the better. You're headed home. We really want to need to stay active. So it's only accessible from the bottom of it, yeah. Oh, you haven't upgraded your... Sorry, I should have noticed this. You haven't used your Archmage hero abilities.
Oh,
This is my bad. I should have noticed that. So, yeah. And 2 brilliance, the right side icon. That's my bad.
Brilliance.
The
Oh, I can
plus
do 2.
icon.
Yeah.
Brilliance, yeah. Perfect.
Should I do more blacksmith upgrades?
Yep, attack and armor. Now let's start expansion.
Town hall.
Yep.
Do I power build it
And,
with 5?
Yep, yep. And pick up the items at the marketplace. Go ahead and cancel the expo. He's attacking it. You have upgrades. You can go there. So what we need to do now is we need to start that expo again. After we push him away. So you're gonna start a fight. you're gonna do some hero focus with Stormbolt and right click. Perfect. And keep your own Mountain King safe. He's gonna do the same thing to you.
Oh no.
Nice around, nice around. He had Invul Potion, so he cannot be hit. Now you have Invul Potion too. Click it in your inventory, the bottom right icon. Perfect. Okay, he's trying to keep this around. You can move away, he's failing. And you keep doing hero focus, and when he gets distracted, you do what you're doing now, killing breakers. And then you try to keep your breakers that are getting attacked and singled out, you try to move them away. Remake the Mountain King.
Oh, I don't have the hotkey for that anymore. Oh.
Okay, now click the top left icon, the scroll, the TP. Click it twice. Perfect. And bring everything closer to your Archmage so that it joins the town portal.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
The Mountain King needs to come back.
And then we're gonna make more breakers.
Do I still try to make my expansion?
At this point, I want to say that most likely we won't be able to come back. So we could do a rematch because I feel like you successfully applied so many concepts and you learned so much about like the game flow. Things that I couldn't have explained in advance because it would be too dry. So I think we actually have a regame if you would like.
I'll say GG then. Yeah, I need to remember the hero ability points.
That's on me. That's me not doing everything I can as a coach, not noticing the telltale aura sign around your Archmage, and also I have your stream open, so I could have seen that you had available skill points.
Right.
But so many things went well without explaining. You did the surround on this hero, which was freaking pog, and I had never explained you about invul potions and TP scrolls. You had a 7 HP town portal, so that's great.
Timing.
So a few quick concepts and then a rematch. So Town Portal Scroll offers complete invincibility to a hero that is casting it. It will then take about 5 seconds, at which point it will Town Portal back to your main base.
Okay.
And it will take every single unit that belongs to you in a large radius, roughly XP radius, or perhaps even bigger.
It felt bigger because I didn't feel like my units should be able to join him the way it was now.
I think that's fair. I think it's slightly bigger.
Yeah.
It will take all of those and it will plant them at the bottom right of your town hall. You can aim this. Double tap is bottom right default location, and you can aim it about 800 range, about as far as an arcane tower can shoot. So you do a singular left click on the town portal scroll, and then you pan towards the minimap or towards the main battlefield, and then you aim it around your town hall, the direction you want to be at.
Okay. But just a simple double click just defaults to the town hall.
Correct.
Okay.
Which also means this was the biggest problem for a human for a long time. If you're spawning on the right side and you do a full wall, then you're always getting stuck in your base after a double click. So humans have had to learn never to double click because it's a crutch for panic situations.
Right. I need to fix my hotkeys as well. Or control groups rather. That's it.
Right.
I kept putting
so
all my army on the same control group when I need to separate my heroes as well.
So when you send the two scout footies, you would have to deselect them and then remake control group 1.
Two scout footies. Oh, right. Yeah.
They came back because you never removed them from your group.
True. So with this opening, and he since he expanded, I in theory have an early lead in military that I could take advantage of.
Correct. Quicker second hero, quicker Arcane Sanctum, quicker priest, quicker breakers. Those priests can be used to dispel his water elementals. Their first heal ability, the first ability is an autocast heal that uses 5 mana and heals 25, and there's no healing stacking in Warcraft 3.
Okay.
So if you have 6 rifles, you have no need for 7 priests.
Right.
Okay, heroes. You can heal heroes as well, but you get the point.
So this, you asked me to make, normally I've always made priests, but this time you wanted me to make spellbreakers.
Never taught you about those before.
No.
Because we didn't get to the point yet. We never got to human mirror yet.
Right.
So spellbreaker is kind of a complicated unit. You want me to explain how they work or just kind of run with them?
I would love to know how they work.
Okay. A Spellbreaker, first of all, actually, I realized we forgot something kind of important, but not super, damage and armor types. I know Age of Empires 2 and Age of Empires 4 have damage and armor types as well. Do you want to know them?
Yes, please.
So flyers take bonus damage from anything that does ranged attack, piercing against unarmored, or piercing against light.
Okay.
Unarmored and light take bonus from piercing.
Okay.
Then heavy armor, it's pretty neutral relationship to most things. So footmen, militia, grunts, they all have heavy armor, and they have a neutral relationship to most things, but they take double damage from enemy magic spells.
Okay.
Magic attacks, not spells. Sorry, magic attacks.
So if I have the hammer thrower hero, Mountain King, I want to use that ability on units, I want to use it on heavy armored units.
That was a misspeak. So not spells, but just magic physical attacks.
Okay.
So some have the magical attack type.
Okay.
So there's a normal attack type, piercing attack type, siege, hero, and magic. 5 attack types. And magic attack, not many units have it. For you as human, priests, sorceresses, which are both made from the Sanctum. And then you've got the Griffins, which is your ultimate late game unit. It's an air unit. Okay. So you have 3 units that have magic attack, and those will deal bonus damage to enemy footmen.
Okay.
But we can get more into damage types later. Just kind of, we can learn this as we go. Otherwise, it will be too much. So what Spellbreakers do is the following. They have a 2-300 range auto attack. It has the same type of attack as a footman. It doesn't do that much by itself, but it's decent. But they have an additional latch on to their auto attack that removes mana from the unit they're attacking. This works both on units and heroes. It's called feedback.
Okay.
As they remove mana, and if they can remove mana, that is translated to bonus damage. So that mana burns that unit.
Okay.
So breakers are really good at denying mana on enemy heroes and units and doing bonus damage in this way.
Okay. And why are they specifically good in Human Mirror?
They're magic immune, so they cannot be attacked by enemy priests.
Okay.
They cannot be storm bolted. And that also means they cannot be slowed by spells.
Right.
Just by effects.
So you want to make only Spellbreakers, or do you also actually want to mix in some priests as well? Potentially.
Yeah, a couple of priests to heal up from creeping, a couple of priests to dispel enemy water elementals. You want to sometimes heal your heroes, since they take a lot of focus fire. Keep in mind, breakers cannot be storm bolted, so the only other low-hanging fruit are your heroes. So you want to kind of dance away with your heroes from the expected focus fire that enemy breakers and stormbolt are going to do to your hero. And then you're going to have your micro, your aggressive micro, is going to be split between focusing their heroes, and when they're moving away with the heroes and becoming too difficult of targets, you'll try to take down one by one breakers.
Okay.
So you kind of saw that in that battle. Sometimes one of his breakers run low because he wasn't paying attention to it because he's trying to save his hero. Game name is The Viper if you want to join again. Yep. So in Human Mirror, just kind of the meta right now, there are 2 ways to play. Mass breakers and a couple of priests, like you just had, starting with footies. That's from 1 base, or from 2 base. So he did it from 2 base, you did it from 1, and both have their pros and cons, though I will say that probably on this map, expanding on tier 1 is more common.
Okay.
But we haven't done that yet, so it's going to be much harder for you. Sorry guys, no ops. It's going to be much harder for you to handle that right now, so we're not going to. Most important this game is going to be to stay dynamic with your hero. Even if I don't say anything, anytime you finish a creep camp, before you think of doing macro, go to the next creep camp first, so that we're on route.
Right, and hero abilities.
Hero abilities, yeah, but I'll help with that.
And control groups, okay.
Yep. The defend upgrade was not used much, but it would have been really useful if we had full 100% DPS of all your units on that tower. You could have broken through 1, maybe a second, Also, like if we had gotten there earlier, then it would have been really helpful. By now, like by the time we got there, it was like a bit late, and then not able to stop it in the same way. But defend upgrade, 5 footies, still useful.
So on the blacksmith upgrades, should I always do them, or is it very situational?
There are 3 things you can do when you're going 1 barracks, double sanctum, 1 base. Normally, that's actually enough production to make sure you have 0 bank. We might be buying an invul potion at the goblin shop in the middle bottom of the map. We might be buying a regen scroll sometimes, or a mana or a healing potion. And we had rather large production gaps because we got farm blocked once, and then because we got busy during a skirmish in the bottom. It is enough to go 4 priest upgrade and then non-stop breakers to not have bank. So you won't actually have money for a blacksmith yet.
Okay.
But if inadvertently you have a gap in production because of macro dropping, or because you've reached 50 and you're choosing to create a rest stop at 50, then you can start investing in blacksmith upgrades, or slightly before you get there, in order to up value your 50 food army as well as the subsequent army production over 50.
Okay.
The other way to play would be to take an expansion. That's where excess money can go towards, like a tier 2 expansion after making a bunch of units. You can also go to tier 3 and unlock your third ability, your third hero. You unlock a third hero, and we can start making knights from the barracks. Knights have a very favorable matchup into spellbreakers.
Okay. So going tier 3 and sneaking in some knights would be a good transition if possible.
Yeah, like if you have a lot of money and you're not looking to expand, especially 1v1 base, and you've got the money, and even though you could go to 56 pop with extra breakers, you still have enough money, then you can also go to tier 3 and unlock some cool stuff,
Okay. When you go for the expand, do you go into the upkeep then?
Yeah, so just to speak of it from his point of view, he went for an early expansion before taking any other creep camps. That's the degree to which he had more money for a longer period of time. And when you started attacking him on his tower, he was at 51 population. And he went over and he stayed over.
Okay.
So what that means is he has 40% more income than you from that point onwards.
Yeah.
It's more, but it's not insurmountable. And if you can be 40% more efficient in your trades, you kill more units because you have MK and he doesn't, or you take all of the creeps away from his side of the map, then all your own, now you've got much better hero levels. That can be a way to get back in the game while also putting up your own expo.
Okay. In the game we just played now, I went for the first camp in the bottom right, like towards the southeast.
No, you went top.
Did I go top?
You went
first?
top camp?
Yeah, top and
top
then
camp,
bottom right.
Then the small green camp below your base.
Yeah.
Then you went for the gold mine, then the mercenary camp.
Right. Is that a good pattern? Should I do that again?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
In the same way, we'll just do it in the same way. And it's going to give you level 3 and then some. So we're going to have the hero abilities upgraded.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do this time, whether or not he has an expansion, we will mentally prepare that once we finish those 4 creep camps, we're going to attack into his expansion without any delay.
Okay.
If he doesn't have it and it's not crept, we'll creep it.
Okay.
If he does have it, we do a heavy attack. And if he doesn't have it, but he did creep it, we're just going to go to his main.
Wait, you're saying he did creep, like, does he have to kill a creep there before he can expand there?
Yep. The creeps will wake up and start attacking, even if they were asleep.
So there's a creep on the expansion.
So, top camp, second small green, your natural, you remember what natural means from StarCraft, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So your natural, then the mer camp, mercenary camp, and then we go to his natural.
Yeah, so the gold mine I creeped earlier was my expansion.
Yes.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, all good.
And we'll keep up our macro. We stop at 5 footies. We get the defend upgrade. And we'll try to take as little damage on footies as possible. They can start getting healed up once you get priests, but we don't actually want to waste time to go back home to pick up a regen scroll. We just want to attack as quickly as possible. See what timing we can hit.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Brett messaged me on Discord that he had shot off stream before we started the conversation, so that I would have to let him know on Discord when we're ready. Great guy.
Good.
Who's the opponent? Brett is new to the game. He started playing 2 months ago, and he's been active here on stream and on Discord, getting into it. So really cool to arrange this matchup. I think we all like Brett.
I like bread.
Love Brett. 4 in gold, 1 on altar. Okay, perfect. The next, rally under your town hall and build the farm roughly in the middle of your town hall. Oh, alignment, I
Like
mean.
how far down? Like that?
Touching the town hall, but this is fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is all fine. And then the next peasant, as you remember, will finish the farm that has been started.
Ready to work. What is it? What? Yes, my lord. What is it?
And the next peasant will build a farm to the left of your altar, touching both of your 2 buildings.
So in between my town hall and the altar.
Yeah, exactly where the villager actually is.
Yes, my lord. I can't build there. I can't build there.
Where am I? Oh, there?
That's it. That's it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And the next villager goes to gold. And all these get shifted to the trees that are currently building. And next village, now rally your town center to the wood.
Job's done.
Perfect. New peasant. Now you do have to rally to the bottom right of your altar, or it will spawn on the left side if you go towards the creep camp with the rally.
Right.
Job's done.
Oh, bottom left, not bottom right.
Bottom right.
Yeah,
Rally bottom right of your altar, or it will spawn on mid left.
Yeah.
Ready to work.
Should I
Okay.
build another farm?
Yep.
More work. Off I go then. What is it? More gold is required.
What do I prioritize? Peasant or footman here?
Footman.
Ready for action. Ready to work. Let me at 'em.
So the farm is probably a little early, but that's fine. Now we make another peasant and take 4 militia and send them to the creep camp now.
Yes, my lord. Say the word. More gold is
Perfect.
Say the word. Perfect.
Okay.
Ready for action.
Now rally your barracks on top of your archmage.
forgot.
First make water.
I
Make
forgot
water
to,
alley. Start creeping. Make another footman.
He's rushing me.
And yeah, it's okay. Just leave that footman on his footy. That will deal with it adequately.
Yeah.
Pick up the item ASAP. Good habit. You can click it, even though it's under units.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
I already took it.
The peasants back to work.
Ready for action.
And take the second green camp. Remember, don't get distracted.
Mhm.
You're going the wrong way.
Orders.
The second green camp.
What do you need? Aye, my lord. What do you need?
You can cancel the 4th farm and go tier 2.
Yes, my lord.
Cancel the footy, tier 2 ASAP. Okay, now footy.
Yes, my lord. More gold.
Okay, good.
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is
Now you can make the extra farm.
sorry for more gold.
Start mentally preparing the next camp. It was your expansion location. Immediately skill up Brilliance now, your second hero ability, and take everything to the expo. Nice! What an elemental trick!
What was the
Perfect.
last thing you said now?
Skill Brilliance, your new hero ability. Yeah, perfect. Make water alley. Go close. It's okay.
Oh, yeah, because they were sleeping, yeah.
Okay, take your footies and attack on your Archmage for 1 second without moving your Archmage.
Yeah, I
Okay,
did a
then.
mistake and attacked the... Why is he being
Okay,
targeted
good.
still?
You did do it. Just keep it here. If it dies, it dies. 1 more footman and then defend upgrade. Take 5 peasants now and militia to your merc camp.
Defend
attack move
upgrade,
me.
that's the blacksmith though, right?
Barracks.
Oh yeah,
You must go to your merc camp now with your hero. Don't waste any second.
to go to what
Merc
camp?
camp, mid left.
Mid left.
And 5 peasants militia. You need them.
Oh,
Ready for action.
And take the 2 footies at home. Bring them as well.
What do you need?
Okay. Send all your footies and militia close to the most backwards creep.
Right. On my way.
The big one, the wizard. That one. Send your militia closer.
More work. Yes, my lord. Yes,
Start attacking the backwards creep, and
With
then
the
summon Water Ellie.
elemental. Oh, okay.
With everything. Attack with everything. Now summon water. Yeah. Okay, good. And you need another farm at home.
What is it? I can't off I go then.
Don't worry if you lose 1 or 2 units. Okay, good. Now get the Forest Troll Berserker Mercenary from the Merc camp.
Oh, I misclicked, I think. Did I?
No, you've done nothing. You've done nothing wrong. Take the Merc go back to the Merc camp, and you must hire the troll. The Forest Troll Berserker.
Okay.
Yeah. Now group up all your units and start fighting him. He's here. Turn on defend upgrade. Just auto attack. Don't try to surround at this time. Okay. And pull back the units that he's attacking. Only 1 unit at a time. Pull the Forest Troll Berserker back.
Where is he? Oh, there. Ah, sorry, I just saw him.
Okay. Now macro is a bit more important. So start making Mountain King and 2 Sanctums.
Oh, that's not a sanctum.
What is it? Yes, my lord. Our forces are under attack. Yes, I can't do well. Yes, you to battle. Orders. What?
Fight went fine. You can skill another ability point, get the Water Elemental upgrade,
Do I just
and
peep here?
power build the Sanctums. Remember, go to his expo. We're blind countering an expo. Turn off defend upgrade on the 2 footmen that you have. Perfect. And take the footmen at home that you have. You have a 3rd footy.
Should I keep making footies?
No, no more. Breaker are your new footy.
Job done.
Okay, rally your Sanctums on top of your hero. And go check what he has at his expansion.
Done.
Now.
Do I just
You
run
must
past
go,
his units?
ignore, yeah, just run past. We need to know. And start making priests. Summon Water Elemental. Archmage out of range. Start attacking those upgrading scaffoldings. Upgrading towers. Send Archmage away. And use the Water Elemental to attack the scaffolding.
It's the siege tower that is being built, right? Or
Yeah.
the tower that is being built.
Okay, we can go back, it's finished. We lost the window.
Yeah?
Pull everything back. And we really need to bring Mountain King and make more priests.
Priests,
Let's
right?
let's take 5 peasants and we must counter expand.
Yeah?
Creep the marketplace in the middle top of the map.
Why can I not make spellcasters?
You can. You don't have
don't have the
Arcane Vault yet.
vault.
It's okay. You'll make 1 more
Oh.
priest.
Oh wait, am I trapped here?
Yes. I think you have to TP. Attack him. Move here on your own town center with Archmage. Ah.
No! That's probably Rippery now.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. This felt somehow more intense than the last one.
I think it's because he attacked you. It threw you off.
Maybe. I guess I can just resign, right?
Yeah. Can resign. There's so much new stuff happening every game.
Yeah.
Like this game, what was different is I put more pressure on you to be quicker to go to the next creep camp every time. That left you less space to consider your macro.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when I asked you to hire a berserker, which is new as well. And then when he attacked into you, that's where the macro starts slipping, obviously. And I felt that just now when I was playing Chinese as well,
Yeah.
when the guy was attacking me.
Yeah, what I felt was that the natural addition of those sanctums were not there. I didn't keep count on my peasants either, so I'm not even sure if I had enough peasants.
Probably too many,
Oh, I made too many then. Okay.
because you really don't need that much wood.
I didn't make the building where you can build a potion. Normally
and
you
that-
made me build them in the first stage or on the way.
Yes. And this time I said I don't want to have to go back for the Arcane Vault.
Right.
Right after you finish the final camp, I want to be in a fighting shape to go straight to his expansion before the towers come up. So we don't want to go travel all the way back home for items, so we don't need it yet.
But Well, did that block my Spellbreaker production?
Well, it does block it when you don't have it, but it takes about as long as like 1.2 priest production, and we want to get 4 priests with the dispel upgrade before we start breakers. So yeah, I should have asked you to make it a little bit earlier. I'm feeling the mental pressure too of his expo, and I want to get you there.
Yeah, I get it. The dispel upgrade, I have to research that.
Yeah, it's called Priest Adept Training. It
All
gives
right,
them
okay.
bonus health, mana, and mana regen. And then you get a new hotkey with which you can cast Dispels. But we have never practiced that yet.
Okay. So I want to do in my Sanctums, I want to do 1 priest and the upgrade. Or do I want to make 2 priests first and then priest upgrade?
2 priests, then 3rd priest and upgrade.
Okay.
Want to try a 2 on 2?
Let's do it.